Alright then, GRiD 2 has finally released 5 years after the original GRiD game, and we do have a copy to bring you some multiplayer action at some point in the future, but first we will dive into single player and see how everything is and get used to how this game runs. So obviously the main concept here is World Series of Racing, which Mr. Patrick Callahan is going to be setting up. And straight into the first race at Chicago. Already you can see that the environments and whatnot look pretty damn good. So a 2-lap race then. In the Ford Mustang, I think.
Hey buddy, this is what we've been waiting for. A chance to finally prove ourselves. Hold your own out there and get us noticed.
Rather, it took a bit of getting used to this handling. Now I'm trying to find out who is best to use there. But so far, from what I've played, it's quicker to kind of drift around the corners as I hit the wrong button and end up using flashback by mistake.
Just select the point in the replay that you want to resume from and hit flashback.
So no idea what I was supposed to be doing there, so back to the race. And as I was saying, it's probably quicker to actually drift around the corners rather than try and take them properly. I mean, it was like that in GRiD. Not sure if it was to this degree because it's a long time since I've played GRiD, but
final lap, you're in third.
Final lap then, down the inside that guy into second. And I think that's a BMW ahead of us. Trying to find a way through the inside here. Can't quite make it.
People are going crazy for this race. Keep it going.
And we run out of road. And I have to settle for second.
Amazing. The buzz here is incredible, man. I couldn't keep track of the amount of camera phones focused on you. That performance is going to get us noticed. Just you wait and see.
Patrick Callahan here. I see you've been making waves across the racing community with your videos. You've already gained quite a following. I've been searching for a driver on the rise to help me take a plan of mine to the next level. I have an opportunity for you, if you're interested, to help me create the most comprehensive racing series in the world. No need to decide right away. I've set you up with a track day at Indianapolis Speedway. Enjoy it. Practice and consider my offer. I'll be in touch in a few days.
Yeah.
So, that is basically Patrick Callahan and his big idea to take the world by storm, supposedly, with this new race series. And that's just finishing off the random 1-lap test day thingy at Indianapolis.
I've been keeping my eye on the racing scene for a while now, and your performance in Chicago is the reason why you had a drive around the Indianapolis Speedway. Now I have something to offer. My dream is to create a World Series of Racing. Imagine the high-speed racers from the US, the technical guys from Europe, and the drift kings of Asia, all in one competition to determine the world's greatest driver. But first we need a spark, we need a star, and that's where you come in. To get our name out there, I've set you up with some of the USA's elite racing clubs. Once we get the US clubs on board, sign some of their drivers, get their fans, then we can start hosting our own events. I just need some details. Then I'll get my people to draw up some contracts. I've got
So
a
we're
good
just going to
feeling
fill in
about this. Let's
details
leave it.
here. Obviously, you don't need to see all of that rubbish. And into the first race we go with the American Clubs, which is a point-to-point race through the streets or mountain side of California.
Avoid the rock faces, grass banks, and ditches by the road. They could turn your car over if you crash. Carter's got a lot of support out here today. See if you can get his fans on our side.
So this is race 2 then.
Known racing clubs in the U.S. Finish in the top 3 to get their attention.
And it is, yeah, fairly simple point-to-point race. And these Californian tracks are insane. Half the time you don't actually need to brake. And I did manage to get an achievement for not braking in one of the races I did, which was quite scary.
You can outmaneuver him, get past, and take his place.
Can I get down the inside here? There's room just. Move into 4th. And straight into 3rd down inside that guy as well. Only 2 more places to go until I'm in the lead. And that guy's a bit out of shape and I run into the back of him because of it. Wasn't expecting him to slow down so much at that corner. And do I go right round the outside to this guy for first? Nope. Straight down the inside. So straight down the inside there. To take first, just before the line.
One race, one win. That's gonna be impressed.
Second race then, back to Chicago. Race around the streets. Do have a new car, but I don't bother using it.
You can gather a lot of speed on the
This
streets
game
here.
really
Just
does
keep an
look
eye out for
amazing.
braking points.
And it's been
Carter's got a lot
so
of
well
support
done
out
for the
here today.
PC as
See
well.
if
You
can get
wouldn't,
his fans on our side.
you don't particularly need a powerful PC to run everything on max. I mean, my PC is about getting on for 2 years old now, and it can run this on
It's up to you
ultra
to
at a
show
decent
me.
frame rate.
Best
So
racing competition out there will be in the WSR.
graphics and optimization wise, still not too sure about the handling though. It's different to say the least. From what I've played early on, it's still just drifting is quicker. Whether that changes as we go through the race, I have no idea. Go through the game even, I'm not sure. Can't quite make it around the outside of this guy, as we're running into each other and whatever. And I didn't quite get far enough to the left hand side there and ended up running in the back of him. Managed to get around the outside at the next corner though. Bit unorthodox, but it'll do. You can make up a lot of ground there, you don't really have to brake as much as I was doing at this point. And I found this race really hard. It took me a few tries to actually win this one. But all the footage here is my first run on every single track, so this is without practice. I did this as soon as the game launched at midnight on Friday. 2 laps to go then, and I'm quite a way behind Carter, probably 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, 4.5 seconds. And that guy is trying to get around the outside of me. He doesn't last long though, and soon drops back behind me. So I've managed to gain a second in this lap, but a second per lap's not quick enough when you've got 4 to gain in 2 laps. Still can't get that last corner right either, still keep hitting that outside wall. Last lap then. As I run into everything that I can see on the track. There is obviously visual damage and like component damage, the engine or wheels or whatever can break. I did manage to knock a wheel off the other day, so I ended up having to restart the event I was doing. I know I've got the flashbacks there, but I generally don't tend to use them. I'd sooner just restart the race instead of flashback. And I have lost 2 seconds in this lap to Mr. Carter, so I'm going to have to settle for second in this one.
That's first place across the finish line. Top 3 against New Union is not easy. Nice work.
So what have we got next then? A race at Miami. Do we take the Nissan? Nope, we're sticking with the Ford. Okay. I did actually live stream this on release day as well, but it was on a different channel, Twitch channel, to what we normally have.
In Miami, it's crucial to get a good corner exit.
Trying
If
to
your exit's
kind of
bad,
get some
straights
more
will punish
traffic over there rather than anything.
you. Look out for this driver on track today.
I mean, look how good these environments are, and it helps that they've not washed the colours out like they do in a lot of games these days. It just looks so good. Track splits up there.
You're out from the back of the pack.
All ends up going in the same direction, mind you, but you've got a choice on which lane you take. I think the left-hand lane gives you a better run into the corner, so that's probably the more favourable lane. Almost running in the back of that guy. Can I manage to get down the inside here? Yes, I can.
Good. You can make the top 3 easy from here.
Up into 4th.
You can outmaneuver him, get past, and take his place.
And straight down the inside this guy found a corner to take 3rd. That was not a lot of room there to do that. And you can see how quick it was to drift around that corner there as well. Running straight in the back of that guy and straight into the wall afterwards. So that's put me on the back foot now. I've got 4th all over the back of me. getting very close to the edge of the track, but I've got to run down the inside of this guy
You need to do it this
from
lap.
the exit of the last corner and I take the position before we get to any major braking zone. Drift my way around, almost run into the central divider. Now we're on charge here. Can we get right around the outside of this guy? No, we can't. There's no room there. Hit the barrier once again. Forcing it down the inside, but still no way through. We're running out of time. Running into the back of him as well. One more sector to go. There's another left-hander into the final corner and straight down the inside
You've moved into the lead.
to take the victory. I was doing this on hard difficulty as well, which was alright, although some tracks were kind of, yeah, some tracks were fairly easy and then others were pretty damn hard. So we're going to take the Nissan for the final race. This is the final race of the new Union Racing American thing. We're back to
You need
Chicago.
finish in the top 3 if you want the Pacers to invite you back.
And this is a
These are perfect
face-off
conditions for
event
racing.
actually.
Take it home.
So a face-off event is a one-on-one, one-lap race. Winner goes on to the next round, loser is going no further.
They'll try everything
There's
to stop you
generally
passing. Timing your movement
3
is
rounds
essential.
for each event. I'm guessing that will expand on to 4 when it gets up to 12 drivers. It's not looking good at the minute though. Oh no, I've managed to get first with a few corners to go, so it's all good. And across the line to take that victory.
Amazing. First place. Keep it up. The roads are wide here, so make sure you use all the runoff to help carry your speed.
Round 2. Starting on the left hand side this time. Here's the Ford Mustang. Down the inside into turn 1. Clip the wall on the exit of that turn as well. And it looks like this is going to be an easy victory straight from the first corner. So that's round 2 of this event out the way. On to the final round we go.
You finished first. Good work out there.
So it'll be Nissan versus Nissan for the second event. It's final event even.
The roads are wide here, so make sure you use all the runoff to help carry your speed.
Off we go then.
Sector 2. we've had some issues with the track there before.
And once again, straight down the inside into turn 1. Up on the curve to get around that corner there. Generally not braking around this bit, probably lifting off the throttle slightly. And then it's just a simple run back to the finish line. So that is all we have for you in this video now. That was the first couple of races in Grid 2 single player. We will have plenty of multiplayer coverage coming over the next couple of weeks and months. And until then, stay tuned for possible live streams and whatever else we get up to. So we shall see you in the next one.